Definitely was not expecting the Celtics to beat the Warriors by 30 points. Also, definitely was not expecting Gordon Hayward to drop 30 points. Um, I've always thought that the Celtics were the best matchup. They matched up the best with the Warriors. They have a bunch of guys 6'7" to 6'8" and taller who can switch screens, play good defense. Um, and when they switch those screens, you can still play good to solid defense. Opposed to some teams, when they switch their screens, then it's pretty much a win for the Warriors because the Warriors' great players, Durant or Curry, are now being guarded by a lesser defender, so it'll be easier for them to get a shot off. But the Celtics are capable of putting 4 to 5 guys on the floor who can all play solid defense if they are asked to switch in a screen. And when they switch in a screen, they're still going to be uh, going to have guys who are 6'4", 6'5", and up. I believe if they were to go big and put Marcus Smart at the point guard and put Kyrie on the bench, they could have a lineup of Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, uh, Gordon Hayward, and Al Horford, and that's a really big lineup. I know they probably won't put Kyrie on the bench, but with Brad Stevens, you never know if they meet up with the Warriors in the finals. I mean, if they did put Kyrie on the bench, it probably will only be, in the fourth quarter or something if they just really wanted to defend the Warriors extremely well. Um, the Celtics have been struggling these last few games, and I believe it's just been a matter of maybe they're exhausted from their regular season. They've been talking a little bit too much about their internal problems, and they didn't really have a guy who they can give the ball to if Kyrie is struggling. If Kyrie is struggling, they typically struggle offensively. Jason Tatum did have a really good last season. He's having a really pretty solid season this year as well, but this is only his second year. Um, and at least not yet, he's not that second go-to guy. Um, Gordon Hayward, being a vet that he is, he's been in the league for 9 years. So he's more seasoned than Jason Tatum. Um, and before his injury in 2017, 2018, um, in that 2016-2017 season in the Utah, he was shooting 47% from the field on 16 shots, and he was shooting 39, pretty much 40% from three on 5 attempts. And averaging 21.9 points per game. And I believe this Celtics team is much better than that Utah Jazz team he played with. And if the Celtics can get this consistency that Gordon Hayward showed tonight, if they can get this from him every night. Now, I don't expect him to drop 30 every night, but if he can at least be in that 25 to 28 range, this year he's shooting 43% from the field. If he can get back to that 2016-2017 season form where he was shooting 47% from the field, this year he's shooting 32% from three. If he can get back to that 39, 40% from three, or even 37% from three to close out the season and bring that into the playoffs, this Celtics team, depending on if Gordon Hayward could get back to this level, get back to that 2016-2017 level, and I'm not just basing this off of hype, but if Hayward could get back to that 16, 17 level or really close to that, this Celtics team is my pick to come out the West. And I don't know if they will win the finals against the Warriors, but I do see them taking the Warriors to 7 games, and it would be one of the most entertaining NBA finals that we've seen in a while.